back to Tavern Take 5. I am Gayla, aka the Awkward Introverted Therapist, and I am out here on this beautiful, sunny, but windy day. We're into the second month of the year. It's February. How are those goals and or resolutions coming? If you've fallen off, taking a pause, that's okay. Research actually indicates that less than 10% of Americans accomplish their goals for the year or finish those goals or resolutions that they set. 23% stop by the first week of January. 43% by the end of January. So it's now February. What are you doing? Have you stopped? If so, not a problem. You can start right back up. Doesn't have to be the first of the year. Doesn't have to be the first of the month. Doesn't have to be the beginning of the week. Just start. And the thing of it is, what you want to do is be clear with your goals. So a few things that can help when you're talking about your goals and being successful or those resolutions are, number one, figure out your why behind it. If you're just doing it for tradition's sake, then more than likely you're not going to see it through. But if it's something that you want to change within you, that's a motivating factor. That's your why. Another thing is actually setting those goals or milestones within the resolution or within the goal, and make them measurable so you can check off those little successes and celebrate them. That's going to help you to push. And when you set the goal, make sure it's challenging. Don't do something like, oh, I'm going to drink water for one day, drink more water than I have in the past year in one day. Well, if you only drink like a glass of water a day normally, drinking two, that's not a whole lot. So make the goal challenging, but also have those incremental milestones that you can celebrate to get to the big goal. Another thing that you may want to think of or consider is accountability. Tell someone, tell a friend, tell a family member so that person can hold you accountable. Because if you have to answer to somebody, that makes you more focused on that goal, because they're going to ask you like, hey, how are you doing with that? And we don't like to tell people like, oh man, I kind of messed up. So that will be a motivating option. And then something else we don't think about that we should are obstacles. Because if you don't plan, now you can't plan for everything, but if you think about what are some things that could be obstacles, like, weather, or not having the right clothes, or just whatever the case may be. I have to drop the kids off or what have you. If you think about those obstacles ahead of time, as many as you can, you're not going to think of them all, but if you can think of those few and then come up with some resolutions to them, when they come up, they won't halt your progress. So those are just a few things. Now, getting to the fitness goal, what I'm going to do, I did this last year, well, the latter part of last year, and that was the hard 75. I will say 75 hard-ish, only because I didn't do every aspect of it. Like the pictures, I didn't do. And maybe the water I missed here and there, but gonna start that back up. So if you haven't heard of the 75 hard challenge, what you are supposed to do, and it's for personal growth and development. So you read at least 10 pages of a book a day, and actually reading the book, no audiobooks, and it can't be a fiction, it's something toward growth. So whether it's financial building or your finances, or learning communication skills, different things like that, whatever can contribute to your personal growth. Another thing, I mentioned the water. So drinking a gallon of water a day. Another thing, exercise. You have to do 2 different exercise routine. I shouldn't say routines, but you have to work out rather twice a day. One of them has to be outside, and they each need to be at least 45 minutes. And then take the picture. So that's the thing. So take a picture every day to get that to record the transformation. So that is something that I am going to do, and I actually want to challenge you guys to do it with me. So anybody who's game, I'm going to put it on my Facebook page so you can join in. I'll have a link at the bottom of this video. And for anybody who makes it the 75 all the way through, the 75 all the way through within 75 days, you will be entered to win one of my gifts. So whether it's a t-shirt, hoodie, or a mug, it'll be your choice, but it's one thing, and it's my hoodie for grace. So if you're interested in that, or you just want to use this as a motivator, let me know. Sign on, log in, and keep it going. We will hopefully get enough people and do that support system, the community. Oh, and I said, one of the things I did, I said, if you complete it in 75 days. And that's because if you miss any aspect of the 75 hard, like you don't drink that gallon of water, or you miss one of your exercise, one of your workouts, like you don't go outside, you have to start all the way over from day 1. So if you're game for that, join me. Hope to see you in there on the Facebook page. Thank you for tuning in. Tavern Take 5 out.